Welcome to the NCAA Division II Volleyball Quarterfinals Press Conference. Today we are joined with third-seeded Angelo State after a 3-2 win over sixth-seeded Gannon University. The Bells advance to Friday's semifinal match at 4 p.m. Angelo State advances to the semifinals for the first time in program history. We are joined by head coach Chuck Waddington and student athletes Evelyn Torres and Demi Carter. We'll begin with an opening statement from Coach Waddington and then open it up for questions. Coach, your opening statement on today's match.
Yeah, it's a recipe that's hard, but when we look at a stat sheet after a match, we got out hit, we got out blocked. We dug the same amount of balls, but we didn't get out gritted. We didn't get out hearted. I think that we covered more balls today than we do in a year because that team was just an exceptional blocking team. They're top 10 in the country in blocking for a reason. But I think one of the biggest differences for us is we have a plan B. We got a little stagnant offensively when our setter was in the front row. And so we made a change. We put Demi in the middle and allowed her to kind of swing to the right, and just give us more offensive options that really opened things up for us. And I have to give credit to my two freshmen, Demi and Sydney. They did not play like freshmen. They just played like somebody that wanted to win, which is what we talk about all the time. And so it was pretty cool, just to see the faces and the look of determination and not to get discouraged, because after set 2, 3, both of them, it wasn't looking great, it didn't feel great and they didn't feel great about it, but we came out in set 4 and it was a fresh slate. All I said to them in between sets 3 and 4 is I said, I just want to play a little longer, I just want to play a little longer with this team. Give me an extra set, win this set so we can play another set, I just want to stay and play just a little bit longer, and they committed to that, and here we are.
Thanks, Coach. Open it up for questions.
Evelyn, it didn't look like you started slow, though. You came and won the first set pretty handily. What do you think happened from set 1 to set 2, and before you know it, you're down a set?
So I think obviously every team here is going to have that sort of drive to obviously not want to lose. And again, it just came back and they fought back harder, gave us a little pushback that I think we didn't really adjust to quickly, or quick enough, I should say. Unfortunately, it did take us a set or two to kind of get back in the groove of things, but honestly, the team, we all rallied together and around each other and just reminded each other, it doesn't matter where we are, it's just a game of volleyball. Every point is the same from the beginning of season to now, so we just got to play like it, and I think that's really what kind of changed the momentum of the game for us.
Demi, Coach mentioned that you're not only a freshman, but you made an adjustment to get you in the spot you're in. Tell us about that through the course of the season. Is that a spot or adjustment you guys have gone to, or was that something today that was kind of totally new?
Well, so in the beginning of the season, I came in as a middle, and that's what I was playing mainly. And then I switched over to right side, and just my mentality is wherever I'm put, that I'm going to play my hardest. I'm going to do everything for this team, anything for these girls, because we all love each other. And we have done this before. We did this literally our last game. We've done this.
Yeah.
But, it really doesn't faze us much. That's the good thing about our team. Anything that we get thrown at us, anything we have to change, we just come together and fight, and that's all that matters. So.
Evelyn and Demi, you're advancing to the semifinals, first time program history. Talk about what does that mean to you in this team?
Well, honestly, throughout the whole course of being here since, winning regionals, it's kind of a surreal feeling. I know we all talk about this a lot, but it honestly hasn't really even hit me quite yet. Yes, it's the Final Four, but for me, it's just another game against another great team that we're just going to have to, scrap against and fight. So, honestly, grateful. I think we're a hardworking team. Everyone on the team deserves it just as much as, the person beside us. And I think that, I'm just ready to compete again.
Other questions?
Coach, what are your thoughts on getting over that hurdle when you were here in 2016?
Yeah, it was the script was very similar. In 2016 we came out and we won pretty handily, in the first set, like 25-14. And then sets 2, 3, and 4 just went the way that one went, And but what I love about this group is that they don't know that. I'm the only one that knows that. My wife was here; she knows that, And even if they did know it, I don't think they'd care, because this is their team, And it's just a different group and a different mentality. They're both two of the best teams I've ever coached, with great people. But the grit and the mental toughness of this team is beyond measure from any team that I've coached before. It was not looking good, There wasn't a single person in that arena who felt like, wow, we're going to just jump right out and go and take this fourth set. I'm sure that a lot of them hoped we would, but no, except for them, and our group is tight, and we started the season with not a lot of people thinking we were going to be whatever we are, now, and so it's just par for the course for us. We're just gonna go and compete and try to win every point, and literally, those are the words out of my mouth. I'm not a Newt Rockney guy, I don't have some rah-rah, stuff. I just talk about the simple things that we can control and giving us one more day to be together, one more match, one more set, one more whatever, because this is just a special group.
And Coach, speak on Kylie Garnett, a girl who's kind of been in and out of the lineup throughout the year. You turned to her in set 4 of the regional final. You turned to her set 4 here and it kind of opened up the offense. So just speak on what what she's brought to the table, especially in these big spots.
Yeah, one thing I know about Kyla is she's team first, and she's, when we made that change in the regional final, after the match that night, she's like, Coach, thanks for the opportunity. Just a simple gesture like that, But I got a team full of kids like that, and I think that she knows that I have confidence in her. When we go to Plan B, really is what it is. Demi in the middle gives us some different options offensively, and Kyla is an effective scorer and a really nice block. She's as athletic as anybody we have. But again, like I said, when you look at the net, and we're all 5'9" going across, you don't think that. But she's here, and she can get you, but she's always ready. I think that's the best thing I can say, is that she's always ready and always appreciative and grateful. And so like I said, I try to build a team of people like that. And so when they get their opportunity, they're thankful. When somebody else gets the opportunity, they're supportive, and that's hard. I got 20 kids on my team and I play 9, sometimes 10. So more than half your team is not on the court a lot, and you'd never know it. They're just as tired and worn out from being on the sideline as these two are from being in the match. And that's a sign, a symbol of great culture and great leadership from our players. So, but Kyla, God bless her, she's awesome. She's ready. She's always going to be ready, So, really thankful for her.
Well, thank you, and good luck tomorrow in your match.
All right, thank you so
Thank you.
much.